You good, Will?
Uh,
I don't think he good no more.
Really good.
He's no longer good.
He is no longer good. He's
Elijah, what
bad.
are you
Gwyn
doing?
gets one shot.
It's almost like we're not capable of defeating a Tarrasque.
It's
At
almost
level
like
3.
this Tarrasque is made for like level 20s.
Strange,
Go, Elijah.
strange.
Elijah,
Strange,
I'm gonna
for
have
sure.
to move for you if you don't do anything. Or might as well skip your turn and get someone else.
Does Elijah just wait for the inevitable?
He's
Yeah,
frozen
I'll
in
just
fear.
make
He's
him
just
lay
like,
down.
You can just wait.
Hold on, I'll just make him lay down. Yeah.
He accepts his fate.
I'll make him
Curls
lay
up
down
into
and
the
accept
fetal
defeat.
position.
Ow. I kicked the wall.
There's no other way to make him lay down, so I'm just gonna have to make him.
Do the guy? Yeah, that one.
All right. Go, Sid.
It's still
Alright,
not my
the
turn.
The gronc is gonna hit it.
All right.
For this is what the gronc does best. If
All right.
D&D Beyond would let me roll.
Somewhere. When I am.
Can you just roll a d20 for me?
dead,
Yeah, I can roll d20 for you.
He's so dead. Poor
Well, I got a
Gronk.
12.
Alright, add 5 to that 12.
Oh my
Let me just make
goodness.
a
No.
what is it called?
12 plus 5 is...
Dexterity check, is it?
Well, is
You
12
hit.
plus 5 able to hit him?
It doesn't hit, Adam. It doesn't hit. Look at it. Look at the Tarrasque's AC.
What
it
is the
doesn't hit.
Tarrasque's
Oh.
AC?
It doesn't hit.
What is the Tarrasque's
He would have had to
AC?
roll a natural 20 to hit. It
Oh,
doesn't.
I
Alright.
fail
Well-
instantly.
Well, since you were going up to attack it, you try to attack it, and you manage to just to trim his toenail.
He says thank you.
You managed to trim the toenail.
Alright, I believe it's Gronax's turn. Or
It is
Gronok's
Gruger
turn.
Gronak's turn. What would you like to do?
We are all going to die.
Alright, so I'm going to go to the left there, go up, and try and get to that hole. But I'm gonna start flying first, because I have, I believe, 60 foot of movement while flying. Let me just
Alright,
double
so
check.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
And then I use, I'm actually going to disengage as my action, and
Alright.
use a key point for my bonus action. Step through and I go another 60
Not
feet
that
straight
I
into
wish
the hole.
to imply you have been sleeping
Alright, so
on the job. No one
So
is
you're
more.
going straight into the hole, correct?
Yep, straight in.
So you
Don't
fall
care
down
what's
the hole.
down there. As I'm flying, I'm going
Oh,
down.
you're flying?
It's
Okay.
black.
So as you're flying down, you literally are just flying down into a bottomless pit. There
Deserving
used
of
to
a
be
rest.
no end.
Yeah,
And
I
all
don't
the
care what
effort in
takes
the
me as long
world
as
would have gone to
I
waste
do it myself
until-
and don't have a Tarrasque eat me.
Well, let's just
But
say your
little
hour
do you
has
know,
come
the
again.
gravity is starting to get stronger and stronger. As you feel
We-
your wings
The
beating
right
tirelessly.
man in the wrong place
Your
can
wings
make all
just
the
give out all of a
difference in the world.
Whoops.
So
Guess
wake
those
up,
failed.
Mr.
Oh well,
Freeman.
guess I'll die.
Wake up and smell the ashes.
And as you
Alright,
feel
everybody.
your
So I'm
and
currently
as you
falling in this really deep hole.
And as you are falling,
I wish I could have given my quarterstaff to that elderly man outside.
as you are falling, You feel your skin just ripping from your mouth first. Ripping back.
It's not a mouth, it's a beak, but
Well, whatever. You start feeling your skin just getting ripped
how much
apart.
fall damage do I take? My goodness.
Well, I guess roll a D10 to take fall damage. 3 D10s.
No. I have to roll a bunch of d6s.
Oh, well then roll like 5.
Uh, 6, 9, 10.
You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest
19.
remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my
21,
administration here. In the
25,
citadel so thoughtfully
27.
provided by our benefactors.
How many D6s are you rolling?
Call City 17 my home.
30 points, or 32 points of damage, and I am,
Passing through on your way to parts unknown.
I'm not immediately dead,
To
but
City
I am
17.
out.
It's safer.
So,
I rolled 10, by the way. If it's that deep of a hole, I rolled
Perhaps
10.
you shouldn't have been pinned
Oh
up
wait,
against the grass.
I forgot about my skin melting off. That's another 3, like 2d4. Yeah, I'm dead.
as you feel your skin coming back together, though, you start to wisp away, just turning into dust.
Welcome to City 17.
Hey,
I don't feel so good,
Or
Mr.
been
Star.
chosen to relocate to
hey Adam, maybe you shouldn't pin him against level 20 Tarask.
It's almost like it's instant death.
I know what's happening, but
As the Tarask turn, it moves towards Elijah. It goes to bite it.
Whether you are here to stay or
It goes to bite him.
through on your way to parts unknown.
This must be a mistake.
He rolls
Got
a
standard
2.
location coupon just like everybody else.
My powers are immeasurable. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, you also have to go through plus 19.
Oh yeah, that too.
So you have a 21. Alright, well, 4d12s.
Anyways, guys,
No, wait,
it
no.
was quite amazing
No.
knowing you all.
No, 4d. Yeah, 4d12. Never mind. Alright. I had it right. So.
About
let
that
me just
beer
grab
I owe.
bump-a-da,
It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa.
bump-a-ba,
Sorry for the
bump-a-ba,
scare to put on a show for the cameras.
bump-a-ba.
I've been working undercover
Oh,
with civil
wow.
protection.
12.
It can't take
Alright.
too longer. They'll get suspicious.
So,
I'm way
14.
behind on my beating quota.
That's 15.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Sorry,
That's
Doc,
27
look who's
damage.
here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman!
And then he uses his swallow.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to
As a
board the
bonus
express
action.
to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here.
So 16d6 of acid damage.
Oh, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go,
So,
Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well.
Yeah.
And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab.
Rolling dice.
Man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So,
18 plus 18?
yep.
That barely kills me. Or that barely knocks me.
So 36 plus the additional, what did I roll for? What did I roll? The 24 was it? I'm just gonna go 24. So that's 70 damage. No, that's 50. No, 60. It's 60 damage.
To me,
Yep,
60 flat.
60 flat.
Hat doesn't insta kill me.
What?
It doesn't. It only knocks me. I'm not dead.
Ha! I got instant kill.
Nice.
Let me just let me view your character really quick.
I have 31 hit points. You did
Oh!
60. I have.
So you need 2 more hit points to die.
Yes, I am so powerful. Now it's just gonna like kick me. And then I'm just gonna die. It's not even gonna like put an effort with the kick, like nudge me with its toenail.
Alright.
That sounds about right.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna try hit it again.
You're gonna try to hit it again.
Natural
Alright.
20 does 2
Single
damage.
fact has far-reaching implications.
Let's see what you get for.
Revision.
I would like to crawl in front of one of my
You
friends
got
to
18. So
18
close.
plus 5?
So close.
Well, I get a plus 5
You need
to
a
my
nat 20 to hit
rolls.
it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
need.
you need a natural 20.
It has to be a nat 20?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
its AC is 25.
Oh.
Wait, don't you have rage?
Oh.
Wait, don't you have rage?
I do have
Can you
rage.
rage into battle?
I can. What does that do
It won't
again?
give him
Plus 2 if
proficiency.
you're raging right now.
Alright, how do I rage again?
You already are raging.
I am already raging.
Ew!
You
There's a
raged
mouse
right into
on my...
How do I
light it on
activate rage?
fire. Light it on fire and make it pay
Alright,
rent.
I
It
guess
has
you
a choice.
hit it because you rolled at 25.
Alright.
Plus 2 for the rage.
So
So,
Oh, I almost got it!
I do
What do
a
you
whole
roll for?
12 damage.
a whole 12.
Yep.
Oh man. That's
Guys.
gonna do a lot to its 676 HP.
I'm gonna last real long in this world.
Hey guys. Elijah's gonna crawl out of the pit with like a half-broken spear, absolutely smoldering on fire. Looks up at the Tarrasque and just like, should have gone for the head.
Alright,
I have like
Well,
negative
inevitable.
2 health left.
so it's my turn. Well, no, it's Elijah.
Elijah!
Elijah's death saving roll. I forgot about him.
Huzzah! That's a 5.
That doesn't make it. Okay, 1 death. So the Tarrasque is turn.
Well, you can't just one shot. What, Jacob? I'm trying to do something here.
All right. Well, I
things
guess
is
I'll
illegal.
just. I guess I'll just give you. I guess I'll give you a painless death, which is in horns. You're gonna get the horns.
Oh
That's
dear.
not
Can I
painless.
just like, can I go to sleep
It's not
knowing that I'm gonna
painless.
die and just die in my sleep peacefully?
So
You
you
are
got a
asleep.
9.
I mean, he's already unconscious.
9 plus 19. Hold on. Let me go to the bathroom. I'm gonna let you say goodbye to your character really quick.
It was nice knowing you for the 11 minutes I've known you, Elijah. So, what did we learn today? Level 3s and level 20s don't really mix.
Yeah.
Unless they're working together.
And also, Elijah can literally take on, like, a demigod. Because somehow, I survived getting with the one-shot attack pretty much.
I literally survived too, but he goes like, Quentin, you are now missed. What do you mean I'm still alive?
Alright,
Guys,
anyways.
Adam, the only reason I survived was because I was listening to The Only Thing They Fear Is You.
Well,
I was dying. I was dying. I was just about to die, but then I heard that beat drop, and it was too sick for me to die.
Do I need to roll,
Makes sense.
what, 4d10? What did d10 look like? I forget. That's what a d10 looks like. Never mind. And it's almost like I shouldn't have gone for a level 20 character at the start.
Weird.
Guys, I have a pizza roll that merged together with another pizza roll. I'm gonna send an image.
3,
A double
1.
pizza
So
roll.
4, 5,
It's really
6,
weird.
7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find that rat.
That's an 18.
Rat
That's
murder
18 points of
achieved.
damage to.
I'm also gonna be right back because I want to take a nap because I'm pretty sure I have nothing to do anymore.
Oh, 'cause
Alright,
you're dead.
so as this horns. Okay, so the gronc. As this horns plunges into your stomach.
The gronk, more like the baby.
I am
No.
dead.
As you get thrown across the room because he's trying to get you off his horn. It punts you into the wall. And then he charges. Seeing just a since he's so low in intelligence, he thought it was a bouncy. He thought you were a bouncy ball. So he went straight for you again.
Very good.
And as his bonus action, he's gonna use tail.
Oh dear.
13 plus 19 doesn't even matter. I didn't even need to roll that. 4d6s. Did I forget to tell you that you needed a plus 10 to your horns damage?
I feel like I'm gonna immediately die.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to immediately die. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to resist.
Alright.
It's just death.
This is just
Player
our
abuse.
flipping karma for being so stubborn.
I forgot I had a knife in my pocket.
You did not just say, "Oh, I forgot I have a knife in my pocket" with a British accent. 'Cause that is the most cliche thing I've heard.
So you take 18
Sorry,
more
Mom, I'm
points
gonna have
of
to stab
damage.
you.
You take 18 more points of damage with the tail, and
I'm
as it
dead.
hits you into the wall, you just bounce over.
Yeah, I'm just dead.
Until you finally hit Elijah and bounce off of him, and he
Just
Just
straight
bounced off
dead.
the mist from my group.
40 feet away from him.
By the way, in reality, he could have easily killed us all in one round.
In reality, yes. But
In reality,
He had 5
Elijah would have
actions.
survived just because of sheer stubbornness.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
so, yeah. You took over 40 points
The
of
combine can be
damage,
slow to wake, but once they're
plus
up, you don't want
the
to get in their
fall
way.
damage, which is hitting you against the wall. So I'm gonna say you take 6d4.
10d6.
You might not have a map.
6d4s.
10d6. I had to take it, so he has to take it too.
I'm
Okay,
Alex
so
Vance.
10d6.
My father worked with you back in Black Mesa.
Yep.
I'm sure you don't remember me though.
Didn't know you were gonna make his character suffer with you.
If only the Tarask consumed me. Then it would have
so-
consumed
Starting
my
at
gear.
20 feet, you add a d6 for every 10 feet.
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old
Every
administrator. I'll get my dad started on Dr. Breen.
He bounced across the entire room like 30 times.
Yeah, that's.
All the math.
We'll just say 10d6.
Alright.
You have to do all the math, Adam.
So 6,
You're just too funny.
16 plus 6 is 22. And then you need 4 more dice. So 22 plus 3, 4, 8. So you take 30 more points of damage. As you're on the ground, suffering from all that damage, you wisp away
We've been helping
like all
people
the
escape
others.
the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab. Through the old canals.
Elijah, you're the last
Today,
one.
we're finally on the verge of having a
Yes.
Roll for another death saving throw. If you survive it, I'll let you get back up.
Natural 1! Natural 1! Natural 1!
Natural one.
Natural 1!
Natural one.
Natural 1!
13.
Natural 1!
13
Natural
points.
one. Natural one.
13.
Boo!
What did he roll?
A
13.
13.
My sheer
He gets
stubbornness.
back up. It gets back up with 1 HP left.
A pocket knife.
That's not how death saving works, but, okay.
I said that I'd
It'll
let him
work
up.
for this
He got-
scenario.
he got the death saving throw.
Might as
What
well.
would you like to do
Okay.
for your final?
Really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. He's a troublemaker, isn't he?
I would like
Your
to,
final thing, final breath.
Trouble does tend to follow in his wake.
for my final breath, I would like to rickroll the Tarrasque.
You come at a very opportune
I would like to begin singing as loud as possible. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
You
As loud as I
I'm gonna run around and desert you.
I'm applying music.
Guys, be quiet. Hold on.
Demoralized the
I heard
Tarrasque.
nothing you said, Adam, because these guys won't shut it. What?
Roll for a d20, and I want to see if it hits him emotionally.
This would be a performance check.
That's right, Barney.
Performance check. Let me check my performance.
Inaugurate the new
I don't think performance is doing too good.
You mean it's working? For real this time?
Let's look at performance. Oh, come on.
No.
Come on. It's a 14 minus 1, so another 13.
Major strike.
It doesn't hit.
Doc, since
Bull.
you've taken-
The
We'll
Tarrasque
get him
looks
out of
at
the
you, and
city. What?
the Tarrasque looks
Okay,
at you
you're right. I
with the
almost forgot.
deepest,
Barney,
darkest
I'll give you the honor.
look.
I've got to get back on my shit.
He's trying to speak. Will you try to listen close to see what he's trying to say?
He better not stick bug me. I swear to God, if he stick bugs me.
It's stick bug.
Do you want to listen closely to what he's about to say?
Damn it, get it
Yes.
off me! Lamar! There you are. I thought you got rid of that pest. Certainly not. Never fear.
Never
Can
gonna
we
give
start singing?
you up.
And
Never
completely
gonna
Adam,
let
Adam,
you
Adam,
up.
Adam. Yes. Can I tell him we can start a two-man band? We can start a two-man band. I can ditch
Roll
up.
a
Please.
persuasion check.
There. No.
Roll a what?
Careful,
Persuasion check.
Those are quite fragile.
Persuasion check, yes.
The Tarrasque will make an
Please.
insight check.
Please, what's my persuasion act? Okay, it's not that bad. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. That's a 4. I don't think he's gonna be too happy.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip in.
Can I re-persuade him, please? One more time.
No.
Please.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit.
I don't
still
see where I
fits you
would
like a
find
glove.
it. Okay, so would it be from
Can I
wisdom?
persuade him?
I'll just acquaint
No.
you.
May I re-persuade him?
Now let's see.
I don't
You
know.
can certainly try.
Yes.
Part 5 hazardous environments.
Come on, Jacob.
Redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
That's a 19. 19 minus 1. 18. 18, Adam.
It doesn't affect you.
No. No. Can I read him a bedtime story, put him to sleep, and then escape with my life?
Too late. He's gonna kill you.
As the Tarrasque looks at you with the deepest, sorrowful smile,
Can I read Hamilton? May I read Hamilton?
he goes for the
Harass
bite.
don't have feelings.
Do you know how little I care? I will make him have feelings.
Come on.
He goes for bite.
Can
Bite
I?
plus 19.
Can I punch him in the nose? Like a little punch and do 1 damage. That's all I want to
Nah,
do
it-
is my
it
dying
auto-hits.
wish.
Gordon, why don't
it
you
auto
position
hits.
yourself near the panel?
I know, but that's all I want to do with my dying breath.
It's play.
Oh my goodness, can we continue with this storyline, please?
Bit of a hold up on this end.
No.
You'll never guess.
Someone has to take it.
I would like to continue the storyline now.
As you get bit,
This is
Your
getting
neck
repetitive
just-
for the dead
your
players.
neck just gets split
Company of
open.
your lovely
Guts, just blood just spills out as you're watching your dead head is rolling down the bottom of its throat. You see
I
your
don't
head
think this
lying-
is healthy. Guys, I think I need to see a doctor.
parameters to
Then you wisp away.
conditions could hardly be more
The Tarrasque goes back.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
But then, all of a sudden,
One.
wake up.
No.
I figured it was gonna happen.
Alright guys, so I just had the weirdest dream.
Dear me.
Where
You
are
guys
we all
know-
right now?
You
Are
guys
we
are
even
in a-
together in a
You guys are
group?
in a jail cell.
It's right there, Gordon.
You look out, and you see
I'm in a jail cell for being too much like Mr. Beast. He's super
you guys are all in the same room. You guys look at each other like you don't know each other, but you've seen each other in the same dream for some reason. Unknown
Funny
reason.
thing is,
And then you look
funny
over.
thing is, sir.
Alright
There's a
guys,
guard.
so I just had the weirdest dream. Did you all have it too?
Who are
guard.
you?
The guard beats on the cell as soon as you start trying to talk. But something pink and rubbery, it looks. You don't know what it is, but he beats it all
Bubble
across
gum.
everything. And then he goes, quiet. Your execution is next. And then he
How
walks
is it talking?
away.
How did it talk to me?
Execution.
DM, can I
Grunk
make
no
a
one
history
die.
check for to see why we're being executed?
You can make a history check.
Alright. Do I
Alright.
remember? Why do I have -1.
The funny thing is, I probably actually am getting executed.
Oh,
probably
that's not
because
too
I
bad.
spoke to
13.
the wrong person again.
Let me see what you were supposed to get. You passed.
-1 in so many stats.
You guys all went into the. You guys are all getting executed for different reasons. It's on the same borderline excuse.
Oh,
Guys
it's
all-
probably.
You guys all were discovering something. You guys fell out of the sky, and you guys landed on different people's houses, destroyed property. No one knows where you came from.
So you're
but you guys
telling
are
me?
just all being presumed
Not
as
my fault I fell on people.
Oh, whoops! I'm
You
sorry.
all fell on someone and killed someone.
I'm so sorry. God made me have divine intervention.
You know what? I probably deserve this
Uh,
from robbing everyone in my whole
You
life.
guys,
Yeah.
you guys can start role playing.
Do I remember what I did before we fell out of
No,
the
you
sky?
do not. Everything
remember
goes blank
nothing.
right before you fell out of the sky.
Amnesia. Do I know who Gronk is?
You know who Gronk is.
I'm
but you
assuming
guys-
I do. He's my adopted second cousin
You
twice
know who
removed.
Gronk is. You guys been with each other long enough to know who each other are. But you guys are the only ones that know who the other person is. You guys have no idea who the other three people? Two people. The other two
Alright,
people-
Gronk, do you know where we are?
No.
No.
Hey, DM.
Gronk,
Can I
no, nowhere.
Gronk,
That's
no
okay.
nothing.
I'm gonna give 200 gold to this guard. I don't have 200 gold. They took it all away.
Okay, DM. I'm just gonna get up. Do I actually have my thieves' tools on me since I am literally called Bandit and I've been in a
You literally
situation?
have nothing. You are in a jail cell, Quentin. Do you think you would have things?
Can I make an
Yeah.
investigation to see if I can find anything I
I
can
want
use?
to have
block
things.
Does
this?
that mean I don't have any of the equipment that I put in my inventory specifically?
Not right this second.
Can
you
I
rolled
look for anything to
I gotta
use
get
to
my
pick
stuff
block?
All right, Quentin. Make an investigation check.
Good news. I don't have them. I have no plus modifier or negative modifier to investigation, so it's gonna be a flat number. You know what? I feel like blue dice today. Does a 16 find anything?
You found a piece of rope just under some hay that you guys were sleeping on.
Ooh, perfect. Now we can hang ourselves before they hang us.
Yes, perfect plan. Hurry, someone tie the noose.
All right. Does anyone?
I begin tying the
want to-
noose.
Is anyone gonna ask? Does anybody want to ask any of the guards questions while they're still there, watching you guys, making sure you don't do anything?
I'd like to walk up to the.
What happened?
May I have a burrito?
What do you mean what happened? I told you what happened.
May I have a burrito?
No,
Why do
like,
you want a burrito?
so,
Because I want one.
like, before
What is a
we
burrito?
fell out of the sky for I don't know why. Because, why
I don't know
did
what
we fall
happened
out
right
of the
before you fell out of the sky. Nothing except for Gronk.
How did we get in the sky in the first place?
You don't know. You'll have to figure that. But something magical is telling you something that you don't realize yet.
Okay.
You feel something happening around you two. Around you four. Now,
Okay. I have an
Namesy
idea.
boy, what
It's
do you
not
want?
James.
What is a burrito?
So think about it. Okay, listen, hear me out. I would like to thoroughly explain to him what a burrito is by rolling a history check.
This is back in the days.
Natural one, you don't know what it is yourself. You don't remember asking.
You got an 18. Alright, so a history check. Is it that thing where you put a make a bunch when you bash a bunch of dough together and then you make like a flat piece of bread and then you put like cheese and beans on it?
Okay, you're really getting there, okay? Okay, you're really getting there. But considering I rolled a 19 plus 1, okay, hear me out. So, a burrito, it is like the cheese and beans, but there's also ground beef. And I know you've probably never heard of that crap, but it comes from cows, and it's heckin' delicious, man, okay? But listen, hear me out, okay? Sometimes when you pair it with coffee, you get a bit of the squirts, so I wouldn't recommend it. But, anyways, you might want to try it. I want one of these
I don't want to
things.
give you this burrito
Coffee.
thing because you're a prisoner of war. You cannot do it. This is your prison.
Listen.
Of war?
Ian.
What war?
All the wars.
The wars.
Okay. I'd like to
What
ask.
wars?
Okay, listen,
I
you
ask-
seem like a
Guards don't
pretty...
even know what. Okay, guys, guards don't. It's just that one guard holding that pink rubbery thing. That's the only one that knows.
I act like I'm sick and approach the cell door acting like I'm sick to get one of the guards to draw closer.
Alright, okay, so listen,
Yes.
you seem like a pretty
Go
nice
ahead
guy,
and do
Mr.
that.
Guardson.
But
Alright,
so
before
listen.
the guard comes up to you, you realize that you're coughing and you're actually bleeding somehow.
I don't remember dying
You're
to
actually
death.
bleeding out from your mouth.
I'd like to.
So they grab you, throw you out of the cell, and then bash a shield into your
I'm
neck.
joking. I'm like, blood.
I'd like to.
Why do I-
While he's
why
doing
blood?
that, I'd like to trip him and then start choking him out.
That's very good.
Why did he start bashing me with a shield? That makes no
They
sense.
didn't bash you with a shield. They put a shield up to your neck and asked. because they're afraid of getting that sickness.
Okay.
But the door itself is wide open.
I think I have internal damage.
Guys.
Alright, guys, I am
door
going to
cell is
spend
wide open,
$500 on my own self-help book.
Anyway, door cell is wide open, so you guys can escape at any time. All the guards are distracted against a bandit.
Can I roll a performance check to overreact with this one that I'm popping up?
Yes.
Alright, -1. Let's see it. Performance 14.
You do it. The guards turn to your and realize that the door cell is open the entire time. Whew, that was a close one.
Okay.
Why did Quentin take a picture of 2 pizza rolls?
I got a double pizza roll on that. I'd like to lie and say you forgot to lock the cell door to see if I can get the shield up and off my neck.
You don't have the shield on your neck anymore. They're off.
I'd like to start choking one of them out with a piece of rope that I have.
I am currently distracting them amazingly.
Alright.
So, he has advantage on anything he wants to do against the guards.
You go ahead. Go ahead and roll for it.
With advantage because I'm helping.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm very happy that you did advantage because I rolled a nat.
Wouldn't it be funny if I told you guys I've had Quentin's volume all the way down the entire time and I haven't heard a single word he said?
Very funny.
It's pretty funny. Like right now he's talking, I don't know what he's saying.
Just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot.
How would you feel if I told you it was a nat 20?
Let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
You choked the guard out so much that he starts falling over and fainting, and you just continue choking
The other
him,
one doesn't even notice that he's
choking
dying.
The other one
Can I-
doesn't notice because you're just coughing so loud and perfect
To point out that if I... Hey, I'd like to
Can I
point
look at
out...
my party for a moment and just be like, we
Let just shut
do
up.
this, guys?
Well, you shut up, Matthew. Anyways,
Here,
as you
I know how to
see,
shut
as
him
the
up.
As the guard is getting choked out so badly, you see the last, and he tries to grab you. You see,
I'd like to.
you see the last light flicker from his eyes,
I'd like to
and then
pick
you
up...
snap his neck, killing him.
Oh. Who let? Okay. I'd like to grab the sword on him and just, like, attack the other guy.
Go ahead and do that. Roll for damage.
What weapon do I get?
You get the sword that you just picked up.
What kind of sword?
Already.
Alright, do you stab? You stab within the dexterity.
Stab him with dexterity?
No, I'm rolling for the dexterity save. You
Okay.
stab.
DM, this would just be AC, so choose, like, 11, 12, 13, something like that. And whatever he rolls, as long as it's that number or higher, he hits.
So, am I doing what now? What am I hitting with? Because I rolled a 14, but without knowing the weapon, I can't add my modifier to it.
No, you cannot yet. So,
Why can't
what
I?
did you get?
Tell me what weapon.
DM.
Tell me the weapon so I can have my...
You got a
Short sword.
Which kind?
Short sword.
Thank you. I'm adding that to my inventory.
DM, I would like to stop the action and investigate the guard's dead body for anything useful, like
You kinda
keys,
can't.
Weapons, anything like that.
Isn't the door? You can't because the door is still closed. Hello?
We can.
Just roll for the investigation. investigate.
Thank you.
Tired.
Hi, tonight I'm funny.
Excuse me, Matthew. I get like 3 hours of sleep every night. Don't say you're tired.
I got 2 hours of sleep.
Ever.
I got 2 hours of sleep Sunday, 2 hours of sleep Monday, and 25 minutes of sleep last night. I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
I'm tired right
the same amount of sleep,
Oh,
and you never hear me complaining.
Roll for what?
Investigation.
That is
Why'd I get kicked?
15. More
What did you get for investigation?
17.
You see that there is a charm on him, on the guard.
I takes it.
You're in the jail cell. You cannot until Quentin stabs the guard.
I'm trying to stab her, but I'm like frozen in time, just looking at this guy investigating the dead
Adam,
person.
just go ahead. Roll first. Roll.
I said 14.
Adam, I'm pretty sure I just heard you
Roll
talk to
to hit.
yourself in the third person.
14 plus 6, which makes it a dirty 20.
Alright, roll for damage.
Nice.
Since it's a dirty 20, do I double damage?
No. That's only criticals.
Sid's just sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Rat.
Gronk doesn't understand much.
Brock don't know.
Alright, guys, so
Gronk
I
only
just found this
understands punch.
amazing charm. I don't know what it does.
Okay, are you
Found
going
a
to
thing.
stab
Know what
him?
it do.
Yeah, give me a few seconds though.
Oh. I should have known.
We find it if you show up. Screw it, I'm gonna use a rapier instead because that's what I have.
Just do something.
Dude, literally just Quentin, just roll a hit and add your strength modifier. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5 plus 4. 9.
Alright, so
9.
you stab him. He turns around with the sword in his back somehow. And then you see his eyes glowing straight red.
Oh, that's good.
Red's not a good
That
tool.
ain't normal. Alright, guys, so I'm in this weird jail cell, and there's a demonic guard outside the door. He's about to kick our butts.
Nah, you're fine.
Sorry, someone grab his sword while he's turned around and just stab him again.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to go, I tripped.
You tripped.
Alright.
What would you like to do?
I take the charm.
You're still in the jail cell.
Fine. If I'm gonna attack
But
whatever's
you can't
blocking my
open
way.
the jail cell if you roll a sneak. If you roll a sneak check.
Fine.
Why can't I open the door cell?
Cause.
Ho 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 ho! Natural 20. Ha ha ha!
Oh.
25 in total.
Alright, so you sneak out and look at the charm and grab it. What would you
I literally do what I did before and fade away. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good, and then appear on the other side of the door.
Why do you have the ability to do that?
Sid, what would you like to do?
Gronk's gonna just punch the door.
You punch. Okay, roll for the damage of the door.
Roll for
Punch it.
Roll for strength, you said?
Roll damage for the door, I guess.
Okay. Gronk rolled a 14.
What's your strength modifier?
Plus 5.
Alright.
Gronk
roll for
punches it real hard.
Roll for damage.
Oh, I hit the door. What do I...
Yes.
Unarmed.
Doors.
Unarmed
A
strike.
party's worst enemy.
4. I punched it real hard. Did 4 damage.
So 4 plus 5, so 9. So you punched the door so hard. The door just came off of its hinges and hit the guard in the back of the head. That's
I killed
you
him.
knocked out the demonic guard.
Can I take the sword back down to part of it?
Now. Forgot your name again. James. Jamesy boy.
Gronak.
Jamesy boy, what would you like to do?
It's Elijah. It's literally one of the most common names, bro.
Just, what would you like to do?
I don't know what I like. I'd still like to keep negotiating with the party that we can't just keep attempting to murder everything we see.
Why not?
What are you gonna do to...
Forget OP. The hobo time.
Exactly.
We're doing a session 0. This is still a session 0. You guys just... Okay, whatever.
This isn't session 0, this is session 1. You haven't introduced anyone. We don't even know each other. I'm with a bunch of who know what.
Anyways, what would you like to do? Are you gonna grab the sword out of the demon's bag? What are you gonna do?
That's what I was gonna do.
Me?
Yes, you.
Like I said, I would like to keep negotiating with the party that we can't just keep killing everyone we see.
But
Well,
why, though?
He said that he...
A persuasion check. Everybody. Roll against him.
You mean roll insight?
Yeah, roll everybody else, but everybody else, roll for insight.
Gronk is not a very insightful
I wasn't
person.
planning on it anyway, but I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 13.
I rolled a 13.
I rolled
plus
a 19 minus 1.
So everybody, but
So I wasn't gonna.
by your persuasion. So
No,
Bandit, what would you like to do?
I'd like to persuade everyone that killing is good.
Can't.
I'd like to. Why can't I? It's if he could
Could we just
persuade.
mute their microphone?
Elijah already persuaded everybody to tell them that's not good.
No, look at politicians. They can persuade people to do one thing, and then another politician can persuade them to do a different thing. Just let me.
Just roll for something else. Want to get on?
I'm just gonna take the sword out of the guy's back and just go. No thanks. I'd rather kill than be captured.
All right. Pull the sword out of him. Takes a E4 because of the bleeding wounds. Takes 4 more damage. He's dead. Yeah. You just killed another guy.
Dim spirits. I need to make my character for dim spirits. I never did.
Alright.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to yet. Them streets is gonna be a long time.
Gronak is gonna die at the end of this session.
Introduce your characters to everyone.
Who goes
And
first?
finally have a chance of being quiet.
Why?
I mean,
What's
it's
that?
been. This is the only rate.
I'll roll a d4 for who goes first.
Alright, that's fine.
Matthew, go first.
Huzzah! Okay, so I personally am Elijah Iscario. You might know me as the son of Esther Iscario. I have been in this job for quite a while and only recently got
Hey,
fired.
wait a minute. That's Matthias's last name.
Yeah, oh, you know Matthias?
That's the
Well, you
last
see,
name.
Matthias.
Out of character.
Oh.
Please continue.
Well, the thing is, I only recently got fired, and I'm still trying to find enough money to actually change my last name, as it's quite hard to do that nowadays.
Alright.
Alright. Roll for another D4.
Yeah, sure.
Is there such thing as a D3?
No.
You can make one.
Sid.
Yeah.
Sid, you have to introduce your character.
Oh, right.
Introduced. I guess we're just going down the list.
Gronk like hitting things. Me is Gronk.
Okay. That's all you say?
Yes.
That's it.
That's all Gronk
Okay.
says.
Next one, I guess.
Gronk is max intelligence.
My turn. Alright, guys. So I'm Gronk's adoptive cousin, second cousin, 2 times removed. And I am here to say that I have amnesia and I can't remember anything.
Except for that Gronk is brother.
I'm a bird.
Bruh, this guy over here
Alright.
speaks in Times New Roman.
Bandit, introduce your character.
Hi. My name is Bandit. My name is Bandit. Liberator for freedom for all. I do not believe in government at all.
Okay, technically.
Oh, and by my name, you can probably guess I'm a bandit, so that's the thing.
Why is name Bandit?
Huh? Well,
Alright,
my
guys, it's time to
adopted
kill
father.
every guard in here.
I
Wait,
like
no.
ideas.
Let's not do that.
Right before you could do that, though, there was a door that opened.
It wasn't canon. It
mysteriously-
wasn't canon, though. No.
There was a door that just opened mysteriously into the wall. It just, there was just a magical door that just appeared in the wall, right beside you guys. But you guys got to go, what you guys got to go through?
Alright, guys, we are in front of this magical door. We do not know where it goes, but we're going to charge in and find out.
No, that sounds as good as the plan as any. Let's go. Wait. Is there any other entrances and exits real quick? I'd just like to know.
Nope, there is not.
So, just judging by this door, I'm gonna guess we're underground somewhere. And that this magic door is meant for the people who are here to take us up to the executioning block. So before we go, let's make sure we know where it goes.
Right before you think
DM.
about it.
DM, do we see our stuff?
Oh yeah, you see yourself flying.
I grab my stuff.
Me too.
Gronk picks up his axe and he's just staring and he's like, good.
And I know it's my stuff because I have my initials on it.
Just so you don't forget that.
GGG.
Ah yes, my chainmail armor with a cape on the back. Yes, that's mine.
Alright, you guys charge into the doors for some reason. You just didn't. Another thought goes through your head for some reason.
Hey, wait a second.
Go straight for it.
I will destroy
That is
this
in
whole
the special
campaign.
0.
Nah, it's
I will destroy this whole campaign for not letting my character eat.
Oh, DM, you have to kill me because this was a one-off for me.
Oh.
Kill me.
Well, as soon as Will finds the exit, something happens.
It's Thanos snapped.
No,
He dies
a
of
ballista
injuries.
bolt. A ballista bolt comes out of nowhere and shoots his body. And the ballista bolt goes into his body and through the other wall.
Oh,
Behind him.
oh, look at that! I've been impaled.
Adam, hey, Adam. Adam. Do you know how big a ballista bolt is?
Yeah, I
They're kind of like the size of a telephone.
do. Yeah,
You
that's
just-
why he's dead.
I don't.
There is
Yeah,
no surviving.
as I said, I've been impaled.
I'm
And then I die.
He is
I'm
big
pretty
dead.
sure a regular crossbow bolt would have sufficed with killing
No,
him.
ballista.
No,
No.
it wouldn't have.
No,
You see, I have this
that it was gonna be a
amazing feat
climactic
called
ending for him.
deflect missiles. So yeah. No.
Oh my god. Well,
Wait. I used deflect missiles on the ballista bolt.
It doesn't work because it's a ballista bolt.
I
That
used a
would
key
work.
point for it. Too late.
It's already been past 6 seconds. You can't.
Alright, hold on.
And then
Well, anyways,
as you guys pass through the door,
Damage,
you see
1d10
Lil's
plus
dead
6.
body next to there with the ballista bolt in it. And then you see these two guys.
I am currently
Playing a
hanging
game.
from the wall.
Huh?
Like,
I don't
I'm
remember that
pinned to
being
the
there.
wall by the bolt.
Yes, you are literally just being hung by the wall, by the bolt.
hey
But
guys.
You guys see these
Gronk
two guys
is
playing.
Gronk is now depressed.
Oh god,
Hey,
it's
guys.
Anthony all over again.
But now
Guys,
you see a guy.
I'm pretty sure someone dropped their corpse. I can.
Anyways, you see these two players, little kids that ran away from the ballista, and then went back to their board game.
oh, look at this note on the coat hanger that I found in this wall. Oh, there's something in it.
So you're telling me that children killed Gru.
Yes.
Gronk goes into rage at children.
No,
Gronk.
they're important to the story in the next session.
Don't tell us these things, otherwise we're gonna drop kick him into the. Okay, everybody, let's agree to drop kick him into the void.
Gronk angry.
The
Gronk
session
want
ends.
revenge.
The session ends, and
We're gonna
see
drop kick him
everybody's
into the
ready to
void
play
next
tomorrow,
session.
because we're gonna finish this session up, and then we can get to the important bits.
Oh no, guys, Thanos got the 5 Infinity Stones.
And he's dead.
And he's dead. All right. I guess session 1, guys. Session 0.
Session 1. I'm gonna just call it session 1 because
Mr. Stark,
Session 1 is
I don't feel so good.
Alright.
Hey guys, it can't be Mr. Stark for copyright reasons. It has to be Mr. Clark.
I thought it was Mr. Snark.
Oh yeah, sorry, Snark. Sorry.
Alright, anyways.
There's too many people at the Herbies.
That one session. You guys have fun in that one session?
Misa have a nap now.
Okay.
Misa fix me some ramen noodles and Misa have a nap.
Just go to sleep.
Okay, bye.
You have fun, Sid?
Yeah.
Alright. I hope you didn't mind me bashing you into a wall and then flung all over the place.
At least I didn't become Tarask crap.
Unlike Elijah.
He is
And that
very
just-
dead.
Yeah, Elijah was just very dead. Somehow he survived because the Tarask just spit him back out. And then just,
Hello.
tail whipped him away.
Well, I go now.
Hello.
Hey, Will.
Goodbye.
How you doing?